Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chris from the Mental Health and Psychology Nerd. Just got off of work on a Friday. Just chilling, relaxing, not really doing much right now. I wanted to make a video about coming out with my sexuality. I identify as bisexual / bicurious. Still kind of trying to figure that out. It's been a very hard process. I thought that I was straight my entire life, and I suppressed a lot of a lot of urges that I had. I suppressed a lot of my sexuality, a huge side of my sexuality for years because the way I was brought up. I was brought up in a very conservative Christian household. I went to a religious private school for high school. I didn't really want to go there. I was forced to go there. And this deeply damaged me and fucked me up. And it caused me to have a lot of internalized homophobia. If you all don't know what that is, it's basically the homophobia that society implants into your brain through like subliminal messaging, or not really. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but the societal programming that being straight is normal, and anything else that isn't straight is abnormal, and it's heteronormativity. It's growing up with watching movies where there's only a straight couple. There's a man and a woman. There's no gay couples. There's no lesbian couples. There's no non-binary couples, or non-binary relationships. There's no relationships outside of what's considered the norm. A man and a woman. And when you add to the fact that my upbringing, there's a religion involved as well that taught us that, that being gay is sinful, it's wrong, and, it deeply ingrains into your head the idea that, there's something seriously wrong with being gay. I also just, I knew that being bisexual was a thing. But I just, for some reason in my head, I always thought that, I couldn't like guys because I liked girls. And I've always been very attracted to women. And it wasn't until recently that I realized that I suppressed a lot of the urges that I had towards men, and strictly focused on women because, that's what society tells you to do. It's the safe route, I wouldn't have to worry about my family finding out I have a, partner of the opposite sex like I would if they found out that I had a partner of the same sex. As far as my family goes with all that, I'm not going to get too much into that because, it's a bit personal. I have some family members that are accepting of it and some not so much. That's all I'm going to say, but, I know that a lot of my family members are not very LGBT friendly, more religious, more conservative, and it's like definitely not something that I could open up to them about. But I have opened up to some of my more progressive family members, including one of them that actually is also LGBT. So, I have all this trauma from growing up in an environment that, told me that, there's, that if you are gay or bisexual, or lesbian, something wrong with you. Homosexuality is wrong. It's a sin. It's a terrible thing to do, I remember when I was in ninth grade at my religious high school, I remember one of the things that one of the teachers said there was that if gay marriage became legalized, then bestiality will also become legalized. And to, her, I say, fuck you. If you're listening to this, you know who you are. You're probably not listening to this. Not fuck you to whoever else is listening to this, but specifically that teacher, like, fuck you. Probably not listening to this right now, but yeah, do not compare us to people who fuck animals. What the fuck is wrong with you? You are a fucking disgrace. You turn people like me off of religion and a lot of other people. I don't believe in religion, and I've had deep prejudices towards it because of my negative experiences with religious trauma. I'll never be Christian again. I'll never be involved in organized religion again. Throughout my entire life, never again. I want nothing to do with Christianity or organized religion, but I will say that I'm learning to be more, because I do have family members that are Christian, I'm learning to be less prejudiced and more accepting of it, yeah, it's just, yeah, the church and religion has really messed me up. I have a lot of trauma from it. And by the way, speaking of being LGBT, I got this fucking dope tie-dye t-shirt. It's a very rainbow, very colorful. I've had this for a while, before I even came out or discovered that I was bi. I had this shirt. It's still a process of me trying to figure this out because I recently discovered that I wasn't straight back in June, like a little over a month ago. So it was quite a wild discovery. But I've never. I could say that I'm attracted to men. I've confirmed that in the same way that I am with women. I just suppressed it for a very long time, and now it's finally coming out. It's a very hard process. I have a lot of shame and guilt around it that I'm trying to work through right now. It's very, very difficult. It's not been easy for me. I was not performing well at work after I discovered. I feel like the relationship at the time that I was in was suffering because I was so unstable. I wasn't in a good mental state, after I discovered, because I had all this internalized shame and guilt around it, because of how I grew up and because of the people that I grew up around. Whew. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with things now. As far as, I'm trying to figure out a label that works for me. It's just, I know I'm attracted to men. It's just that I have never been intimate with a man the same way I have with women. I know for a fact that I'm attracted to women because, I know from experience and also just, I know mentally that I'm attracted, but I've never been with a man in an intimate way. So I don't know if it's something that would meet my expectations. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to label myself just yet. I mean, I did kind of jump into being bisexual, or have that label, but now I'm kind of backtracking a bit and trying to take my time before fully, because it's quite a transition. It's quite a shift from thinking that I was straight throughout my entire life to now where I'm at. But yeah, like that's kind of so yeah, I'm bicurious slash bisexual. I'm LGBT, queer, whatever you want to call it. I'm not straight. I just know that for a fact. I'm just still figuring it out. It's a hard process to figure it out. I have my own personal reasons as to why I'm not quite yet ready to explore my sexuality with men the same way I do with women. I have my reasons. I am planning on exploring it at some point in the future. I just don't know when. I gotta feel comfortable doing so. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to let anyone know that this is something you're going through. You're not alone. I'm in it with you. It's a struggle. It's hard. It did come out to my immediate family. It was kind of a shock for them. It's a really, really difficult thing. How I've been dealing with it is I did a lot of research on LGBT coming out, discovering your sexuality and all that, and watched a lot of YouTube videos of people that have gone through similar things. So sorry, I'm just thinking about how I just cussed out my my old high school teacher earlier when I was like, "Fuck you." That was stupid, but I mean, yeah, like honestly, fuck anyone that's homophobic for real. It's like if you're on this channel, you're a homophobe. You are not fucking welcome here. I will block you. Anyone that is not accepting of the LGBT community, get the fuck off my channel. I do not want to hear from you. Do not want you to comment. You could leave. Like you could fucking leave. But for those of you who are accepting of the LGBT community, you are welcome here with open arms. If you are a part of the LGBT community, you're also welcome here with open arms. This channel is a safe place for anyone. There's no discrimination, no hatred around here. Nothing but love. Yeah, and there's a lot I could talk about with this subject. I'm already 13 minutes in. It's been a crazy 13, 14 minutes in. It's been a crazy month full of a roller coaster of emotions around this. And, yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm learning to accept and love myself. Learning to realize that there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you for being gay or bi or any member of the LGBT community, trans, whatever it might be, lesbian, queer, anything that falls under that umbrella. Just remember that there's nothing wrong with you. You're a human being just like everyone else, and you deserve to be treated as such. It's shitty that we have a hard time treating people that are different as human beings. I think that's a huge issue within the human race, is that we're not accepting of things that are different and not common and not as common. Things that are quote unquote not normal. I don't like to use the word normal. I like to use common and uncommon. It's more uncommon for people to be LGBT, but it doesn't mean they're not normal. They're still normal people, just like anyone else. It just might not be as common as being straight, but there's nothing wrong with being in the minority. There's nothing wrong with, yeah, but anyway, thank you for watching this video, me just rambling on about this. Like I said, I'm here to support anyone who's going through this, and if anyone wants to put in their input on this subject around LGBT issues and sexuality, just leave a comment, like this video if you like it, give me some feedback. Yeah, thank you. Peace out, everyone.